Hey everybody, welcome back to my YouTube channel and welcome back to another F1 update. So today let's talk about the 2024 Hungarian Grand Prix. This race was a very special race for Oscar Piastri since he has taken his debut Grand Prix victory after he had a close, after he had a chat with the team radio and the McLaren team basically, since Norris, who was leading the race in the second half, wasn't ready to give back the position, but eventually he had to play the team role because the McLaren's pit stop strategy was not that effective. After these both guys went on to sort things out, Max Verstappen off the line, Piastri emerged as one of the leaders into turn 1 in the start of the race, and from then he led much of the Grand Prix, like the most percent. He led the Grand Prix the most, and then after that, what happened was that Norris was the first one who pitted when the second round of pit stops came during lap 40 and lap 50. So because he wanted to cover off Lewis Hamilton, who was coming in third, and the British driver was the one who was basically giving them a hard fight for the win and for the second position of the podium. This basically made the team make several radio messages to Norris to give back the position to his fellow McLaren driver, which he was very reluctant to follow because he obviously didn't want to give up the race win. I mean, nobody wants to give up a race win which you have worked very hard for. And one of the main reason is because Lando Norris is this runner-up for this drivers' championship. He is the one who is the most closest to McLaren, to Max Verstappen, which is about, I think, 80 points, around that. So he is the one who is actually giving a fight to Max Verstappen. So that is why he believed that he was a little reluctant to give Piastri the lead for many laps. Then after that, on lap 68 of lap 70, just three laps before, Norris slowed down and allowed Piastri to pass, and the gap was around 6 seconds at that time, I believe, because Norris was way too ahead and Piastri was not able to catch up with the British driver. Then the 23-year-old Piastri went on to take the win, 2 seconds ahead from Norris, who was defending from Hamilton, and Hamilton claimed the final podium position in third for his team. There was a bit of drama in the end of the race with Max Verstappen, where there was some contact between these two mega drivers, where Max Verstappen became airborne for a few seconds and lost out the battle which he had to come up to the top after his strategy of pit stops didn't work, which his team was offering. Charles Leclerc came fourth for the Ferrari, and Verstappen finished fifth. And it will be investigated by the stewards for the incident which happened with Hamilton. And Ferrari's Carlos Sainz followed in 6th position, ahead of Sergio Perez, who gave a mighty fight and coming from the back of the grid from P16 to 7th position. Kick Sauber, as we all know, they're still looking to get points, and their hunt for points still continues on. Still, after the start of the second half of the season, they still haven't got a single point. So let's see how that plays. And Valtteri Bottas, he finished P14, with Williams of Logan Sargent coming in P17. Alpine is now having a really, really tough time with their car and with the team overall, because they are not able to perform the way they used to a few years ago, and they should really look into the problem and try to sort things out for the betterment of the team. Esteban Ocon, one of the French driver of the team, came 18th, and Kick Sauber's Zhou Guanyu was the final driver who made it to the checkered flag in P19. And the driver which came last, who didn't even get to complete the race, was Pierre Gasly, who became the only retiree after he had a hydraulic leak in the Alpine in his F1 car. So this is all we need to know about this race, and if you overall see the 2024 season, it is turning out to be one of the most unpredictable and the most thrilling, adrenaline rushing season of all, because there's been so many ups and downs of each and every team. Like Red Bull, they're currently facing a little bit of downfall since Verstappen has not been able to cope up with the speed of McLaren's, and even Mercedes has now improved a lot with Hamilton since Hamilton won the last race in Silverstone, making him his 8th win of that specific circuit. So good, big congratulations, kudos to him. He's done a fantastic job. So Red Bull needs to look into a few things into coming into the second half of the season, because McLaren, their current rival, looks really, really strong. They currently have the fastest car off the grid by far. So they need to sort these things out. With Verstappen, he needs to be a little more patient on how to deal with things, because this is all about the game. This game is all about consistency and being patient in, or even in the worst case scenarios. So we're going to see what happens in the second half of the season. Is going to be a really, really interesting one, since in this first half and including this race, we've had 7 to 8 different winners, and it's just absolutely berserk with how this season is going to turn out to be. That is my prediction. And let me know what do you think about this season in the comments below. I will surely check them out. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.